Santa baby, Santa baby, Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl.
Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be showing you how I got this look right here. Okay, so I know I'm a tad late to the holiday glam look train, but listen, okay, you're getting it now. So when we go holiday glam, apparently that's a whole new level of glam. So I think this is the most glam I've ever looked in my life. Enough babbling, I think we should just go ahead and get into the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with the Juvias Place Nubian palette right here. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. There's no names to this, but essentially it's just a nice kind of brown, like orangey brown, but not too brown. The thing with this eye is it's going to be really kind of smoky and blown out and soft. It's not really anything that's like precision, like a halo or a cut crease. So I'm going to really just build up my colors. Like, I'm not going to use a whole lot because I'm basically just going to keep building and building and building. So the thing I'm going to do is taking this Alamar Cosmetics fluffy blending brush. Take whatever blending brush you want. I just like this one. And we're going to start putting this in the crease. So once we start putting it in the crease, I'm really just going to build it up. So I'm starting out here on the outer portion of my lid, mostly because I feel like no matter what look I really do, I am going for something that's a little more on the smokier side, especially if I'm doing something dramatic. So I might as well just have most of the color on the outside of my eye lid like this, and then work it inward. So from here, I'm just doing small little circles, inward and outward, and you're just going to slowly start to build up this color on your lid. Also, be very light with your brush. Don't dig it in like this. Don't do that. Just lightly touch the top of your lid and just do these circular motions. For me, I feel like it really does do a difference when you're super light and just barely grazing your eyelid. Because like, look how it's fading. Can you see? Okay, so after we have put this in our crease, as you can see, like, it's really soft and blown out to where it's almost like you really can't even see it, which is good. That's kind of what you want. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going in with this shade right here, which is a warm brown, as you can see right here. Looks like that. I'm going to lightly go in with it and kind of start it out here on the outer portion of my eye. And then softly blend it, like very light as we did the last time, and kind of keep this more on the outer portion of the eye first and softly blend it out. Then going in with a little more, I'm going to start it out here and then start to slowly bring it into the crease. And since this is kind of where I'm going to stop putting the shades right now, and what I'm going to do is I'm not adding any more product, but I'm starting to like blend the edges just a little bit more and bringing it up a little higher. And I'm kind of also blending it outward a little bit, kind of like dragging it out, because what I want to do is I want a smoky eye that's kind of smoky, like goes that way, you know what I mean? Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going in with this brown shade. So what I'm doing is I'm taking it on this little Luxie 121 mini tapered brush right here. And I'm going to obviously start on the outside like I have been this entire time. And I'm going to start kind of blending this just on that outer portion. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do now is go in with this Luxie 237 blending brush. And the reason why I'm going in with this brush is because it's a lot smaller and it just fits really well in my crease. I'm taking a little bit, but I'm going to start it out here because I want the most color to be here. And then I'm slowly going to bring it in to the crease right here and build this up in light little swirling motions and windshield wiper motions. Just every motion you can imagine. I'm going to go back in with that first transition shade that we used on the Alamar brush, and I'm going to bring back just a little bit of warmth. And if there's one thing, if you've noticed from watching my videos, I really do go back and forth with the transition shades and pre-transitions and all that a lot. So if that's not your cup of tea, you definitely do not have to do this. Okay, and now I'm going to go into the Nubian 2 palette by Juvias Place. And we're going to go in with the shade Kenya right here. This is a bit of an actual warmer brown for the outer portion, but I am going to put that out here just to, I don't know, balance out the cool tone and the warm tone right here. Going in with this beautiful shade called Egypt. I have been obsessed with this color since I bought this palette, but I just never have like figured out a look I want to do, and I feel like now since it's the holidays you get, you know, red and green as your colors, so I feel like it's pretty fitting for the time of the year. So we're gonna go in with a fluffy shader brush. This is from Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to take Egypt and put this all over my lid basically. So look at that color. Ah, love it. For my eye shape, I feel like I have to go up a little bit into my crease with this shade, because then I feel like I kind of have this weird like separation. You see that? So I honestly am not afraid to put a little shimmer in the crease, especially with this look, since this look is supposed to be a little more smoky, so it's not really precise or anything. So I packed the majority of it basically on my lid, and then I kind of smudge in a little bit into the crease with this shimmer. The heck is that? Get out of here. We're gonna go back in with Kenya, and I'm gonna bring back in a little bit of that dark shade to kind of mix the green and the dark brown together. And now taking a fluffy blending brush, I haven't put anything on this, I'm just using this to help kind of soften everything out. I'm going to go in with the smaller Luxie 141 mini, ooh, dropped it. Oh no, look at my tank top. Oh. I do question, why do I wear white every time I make a makeup tutorial? I don't know, but it happens. And this is what happens. So I'm going to take Kenya and basically put it out here on my, or in here on my eye, because I wanted to make like a smoky spotlight eye. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into my Princessa Azteca palette from GLF Cosmetics, which I love so much. I'm going to go in with the shade right here. So I'm going to start this out here on the outer portion of my eye, because if I'm doing the little spotlight, I want it to be kind of obviously the most darkest on the outer portions, so then the center can pop off a little bit more. See what I mean? Like compared to this, it really does add something to the look. I know it looks a little harsh, we'll take care of that later, but just getting the color down is what I care about right now. Okay, so now I'm going to go in to the inner corner. Okay, now I'm going to soften it. So that had no product on it, by the way. I just used it to help soften everything out. And back in with that shade right here, just barely, to kind of help smoke out this darkness you see. But then I'm going in with that first transition shade again to soften it out. Now we get to do more of the fun part, and this is pretty simple in my opinion. I'm going in with the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe, I think, palette, and I'm going in with this shade right here, this beautiful green. Like, look at that. It's like a mossy-ish green. I don't even know. But I really love this shade, and I want to put this in the center to kind of make the eye really pop. So kind of like where the light's hitting me and where my pupil is. I'm gonna go right there. See that? See the difference? I don't know. I see a difference. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with Egypt just a little bit to kind of help blend the two together. So using my finger, I'm just kind of packing this on to soften it. I'm going to go in with this NYX Pigment Shadow in Brighten Up. It's like a white with a yellow color to it. Like it turns yellow. You see that? I'm taking just a little bit of this and focusing it like dead center. And then basically all I'm going to do is just go back in just a little bit with all the other shades. Just went in with a little bit of a makeup wipe to kind of clean up the underneath of my eye, specifically closer to here, because I feel like it's going to mess up with my concealer. I'm going to go in with that shade Kenya on this flat top brush, and I'm going to put this near my lash line, or on it basically. And then I'm going to go in with that first transition shade and use that to help blend it out. And then I'm going to go in with that black shade, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that NYX pigment on the inner corner right here. And we're going to go in with something brighter, but I just wanted to put this here first. Okay, and I'm going to be right back with my face done. Okay, so this is what my face is looking like, and then I went in with these really dramatic lashes right here. These are actually from Bombshell lashes in this cute little packaging right here, and these are the style Queen Bee. But I did go back in with that shade Zuri right here, this really pretty shade, and I put this over that yellow just because it wasn't bright enough. That yellow was just not doing it for me, so I went in with this, and then I took my highlighter and I also put it on top to make it a lot brighter. So, you know, do that however you want. And now I think for my eyes, I don't think I'm gonna go in with a red. Now if you really do want to be Christmassy, then definitely go in with a red, but I think what I'm gonna do is gonna go in with this NYX liner in Nude Truffle. And then going in with this liquid catsuit from Wet n Wild called Nudie Patootie. And then I'm going to take that same liner and go back in. I'm going to go in with some white eyeliner on my waterline. I'm actually going to use this one because that one was not showing up. And here's the final look. What do we think? That was so unnecessary and really annoying, so I apologize. But this is basically the look right here. So after all that, I feel like we have a look. You could definitely change the lip if you don't like it, but I don't know, I kind of feel like this kind of lip goes with the look. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like what my real inspiration for this look was. The Grinch. Okay, you probably are not getting that vibe at all with my makeup, but I felt like the Grinch. And the Grinch especially is like really popular this year for Christmas, but I just really feel like doing more of a glam Grinch inspired makeup look. I've been looking on Instagram and I love getting on Instagram and watching these people do these really cool looks, especially like these Grinch makeup tutorials, like full Grinch makeup tutorials. I think they're so cool, and I'm honestly just not there at that level to be doing something like that. And instead I wanted to make something that was a little bit more of a holiday look. In my opinion, I feel like spotlight eyes are a pretty good like kind of beginner eye look for somebody who wants to do something a little more dramatic rather than like the half cut crease or full cut crease or halo eyes. You don't need a whole lot of precision to do this look. You just need to like have patience, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's just with makeup in general, but you know, and I am cutting it real close to the holidays, but I thought maybe you could use this one for the holidays and maybe New Year's or just any other occasion, or just a time you want to wear green. But I'm not gonna lie, these lashes, I like them from afar. Like, I think I finally have understood why people get such dramatic lashes. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video, and especially if you've made it this far, I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I know I ramble, I know I'm annoying, but thank you so much for putting up with me, okay? That really means a lot. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this was like a good video for you to watch, maybe to see like if you could be inspired from my video or recreate this look. You know, I get a lot of inspiration by watching other people's videos, and you know, oh my gosh, is that coming up? I'm so annoying. Give me a minute. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.